So I don't know if this is going to go anywhere, but this is going to be a quick look at this Karger lathe that I just picked up off of Facebook. Just got it moved into the shop. I have no idea what the age of it is. I can't seem to find any good information on it on the internet. It has a number of accessories that we'll go through and clean up. Don't think I'm going to do a major restoration on this, but we're going to get it cleaned up. And see if we can't make this into a really nice tool. I mean, it is a really nice tool now. The quality of the build on this machine is just outstanding. I wish I knew what the thread was on the or on the spindle here. I also have a lot of indexing holes, but no idea how to take advantage of any of them. All right, well, let me see if I can get it bolted onto the bed and start reassembling it. Okay, so the first step in reassembling this is together. I've got it bolted to the table it came with. Not thrilled with it, but like I said, it came with it. I've got the motor hooked up, kind of an intriguing arrangement. So moving a little further along, we now have the tool rest on here. This was sold as a wood turning lathe, and that's primarily what I'm going to be using it for. This is interesting. You can see that somebody's left this out in the rain or a lot of moisture for a long time. I'll be able to clean that up, I think. Look good. Interesting tailstock arrangement here. Yeah. These large, I don't know what you call them, lock handles down underneath. And that plate swivels. I see that Rolling Metal on YouTube has managed to put a little plate in there to keep that from happening. Yeah. All right, so that's part of it. Keep going. So here's the intriguing piece. The cross slide, marked in degrees. It's got a lovely little lead-in cover to guard that screw. This handle is fixed and attached. This handle that sticks out right into an inappropriate space where you're working slides off and on. It locks apparently only at 90 degrees, but there's this very interesting gear or worm drive maybe underneath it. It looks like there may have been a mechanism bolted on here that would have allowed very fine adjustment. Boy, if it allowed some ornamental turning, that would be really cool. Again, no markings that I can find yet. So no ideas, but it is most interesting. This will definitely take a little work to get this cleaned up and restored, but very cool. So this machine has a kind of an interesting belt tensioning system. Somebody has rigged this handle up very nicely, so it puts a good bit of tension on the belt. Makes it easy to, well, if you aren't holding your phone, makes it easy to change speeds on it. Tension seems to be good. And after a safety check, I did decide to give this guy a little turn on. So he has installed an old drum rotary, which will run in reverse as well. I did oil it before doing that. These have got some really interesting oilers. See if you can get the detail on that. there's a tube that's cut off. I've not seen them before. Turn them sideways, maybe you can see that. Anyway, seems like it's in pretty good shape. Seems like it's going to run. Seems like it's going to be a usable thing. Anyway, we'll keep moving along. So here's some other interesting pieces that came with: a faceplate, which threads on nicely, a Morse taper screw plate that doesn't fit very well, but I have to check that the inside bore on the spindle is good. Definitely an aftermarket tool rest. Yeah, I don't think this was ever part of this lathe. Well, somebody may have tried to use it, who knows. Drive pulley, I think. Yeah. Drive center. Some bolts. And a couple of wrenches that hopefully fit out here. I'll have to test that out. Anyway, it's going to be a fun project. It's a beautiful little machine. Weighs a ton. Well, not a real ton, but you know what I'm saying. If anybody has any information on this and can help me date it, come up with any information on it, I would really appreciate it. In the meantime, hopefully I will be able to do a little more videoing as I get it together and make it operational. And we'll go from there. Thanks.